Number 30 says, use the quadratic formula to solve x squared minus 4x plus 1 equals 0 for x. Okay, so it says that I am going to round the solutions to the nearest hundredth. So this question actually gives us a ton of information. It tells us what method to use. We're going to use the quadratic formula. So we have our method. We are solving. That means we're going to get x all by itself. And we want to round the solutions to the nearest hundredth. So that means our answers are going to be decimals. So we're going to take this quadratic function, x squared minus 4x plus 1 equals 0. And we're going to use the quadratic formula, which is located on your reference sheet. So let's go ahead and pull up our reference sheet real fast. And it is located right here. Okay. And we're going to copy that down. X is equal to negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. And we're going to use that quadratic formula in order to get our two answer choices. X is equal to the first decimal and the second decimal. Okay, so that's our plan. So in order to use the quadratic formula, you will notice that we need inputs of an A, a B, and a C. So let's go ahead and write the standard form of a quadratic underneath our quadratic and see what A is going to be, what B is going to be, and what C is going to be. Okay, so A is 1, B is negative 4, and C is 1. We're going to substitute those A's, B's, and C's into the quadratic formula where we see them, and we are going to use the appropriate parentheses to make sure that we don't mess up the signs, okay? So we've got x is equal to negative b, b is negative 4, he's going to go right in there, plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. I'm going to go ahead and plug that into my calculator. And I'm going to set up a fraction. Okay, and on top I'm going to do negative 4. And that's going to give me a positive 4. I'm going to do the plus first. I'll do the minus next time. I'm going to do the square root of negative 4 squared minus 4 times 1 times 1 all over 2 times 1. Okay? How come it has a little thingy there? Why does it have a thing there? Why are these square brackets? I don't know. Let's try to type it in again and see if the square brackets go away. If they don't, they don't. So I have b squared minus 4 times a times c. Is that better? Oh, okay. I mean, the square brackets went away. I don't really know what this is all about. I think it just means I used weird parentheses. But our answer is 3.73. Why did I round to 3.73? Because I was supposed to round to the nearest hundredth. This is the tenths place. This is the hundredths place. I look at the thousandths place, and if it's less than 5, I'm going to keep the 3 and round down. So I have 3.73. So my first answer is x equals 3.73. Now, why didn't I have to plug my discriminant in and find the discriminant? We only need to find the discriminant when it asks for an exact answer or an answer in simplest radical form. If they ask you for a decimal answer, it's easy money. All you have to do is just type it in the calculator, okay? So our first answer was x is equal to 3.73. Let's do it again. You go up, you highlight, and then you're going to go ahead and delete the plus sign and make it a minus, right? Because we have plus or minus. You're going to get 0.2679. I'm supposed to round to the nearest hundredth. I look at the hundredths place and examine the digit to the right. That is 5 or above, so I'm going to give it a shove up to 0.27. Since I have two answers or two solutions for x, I'm going to put them into my little curly brackets here. And my answer would be 0.27 and 3.7.